This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News. I'm joined by the next star of the heavyweight division, Moses Itauma. Moses, good to see you here in London. How's life treating you?
Oh, good. I'm blessed. Obviously, I'm boxing Saturday night, and that's something to look forward to.
The O2 Arena, you might not be the headlining fight at this moment in time, but how exciting is that of a prospect for yourself?
Yeah, do you know what it is? I'm happy with the position I'm in. I'm in a very blessed position where I can provide for my family, put on statements for boxing fans, and what more can I ask for from a promoter, from a manager, and from even my career? But what people I tend to forget in that is I'm only obviously 19 years old. Like, it's kind of hard not to think that I'm the future of the heavyweight division, or even just English boxing in general. And I'm looking forward to Saturday night. I know a lot of people don't think, or think it's a sticky fight for me, but I'm ready. I do think I'm ready.
I remember speaking to Ben about this fight before it was announced, and he said that it's going to be a tough, durable fight for you, but if you can get him out of there in maybe 4 or 5 rounds, that is a real statement, and everyone would agree with that. What gave you the confidence that you believe you can do so against such a tough and durable man in Mariusz Wach?
I just think it's a win-win situation. I feel like if I go, I can't obviously see myself losing, but if I go in there and I knock him out, I've done things that other fighters couldn't have done. If I go in there, I take him the distance, but I look good, then I've got the rounds under my belt. And if I've gone there, maybe the last couple of rounds have looked shit, then like I learn how to do the rounds. So I feel like it's a win-win situation. Like, I'm not, like, at the minute, I'm still at my learning stage, and I just feel like this is like an unlosable fight for me.
Moses,
No matter the outcome.
obviously with this fight then, when you envision it playing out, how do you anticipate it unfolding?
Say that again.
How do you anticipate the fight unfolding?
How do I don't understand.
How do you see the fight going when you're in the ring?
So, I don't know. Obviously, I plan to go 10. I hope it doesn't, but I don't know. I don't know how it's going to plan out, if I'll be honest. Obviously, I want to go in there. I want to say I'm going to go in there, yeah, I'm going to knock him out, I'm going to be flamboyant, whatever, blah, 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 but that's just not the reality. We'll see. We'll see maybe from the first bell.
I know Francis has said in the past that it's been a bit difficult to match you because a lot of fighters don't want to take the risk. Now you've had a full camp for somebody like a Mariusz Wach. How much of a benefit do you feel like that will be on fight night, knowing you've had a full camp to prepare for one man, no pull-outs, no difficulty getting an opponent?
No, it's good, because obviously it's been my first camp where there's been no interruptions, no change of opponents, no nothing. So it's good. It's good for me, because obviously it propels me to for the big fights ahead. And Mariusz Wach, like, it's a very good opponent for me. Like I said, it's a win-win situation. And yeah, do you know what it is? I can't give you no predictions, no nothing. Maybe you should get a camera and a microphone, and in between rounds, how you feeling? What's going on? What's going through your head? Maybe do that. That might be an idea.
No, if I get your permission, I'll do that, Moses. Just kind of looking towards the future then. I know it's one fight at a time, but a victory against Mariusz Wach would put you in some esteem then for somebody so young. Have you thought about how the second half of 2024 could play out for you?
Listen, I just hope that I come out of this fight with no injuries. Say that again?
Say the last bit again, sorry.
I said I'm just hoping that I'll come out of this fight with no injuries. That's it.
That injuries part being a key thing, because I know a lot of people have spoken about that. Want to defeat Mike Tyson's record. Is that something still in your mindset?
It's a goal. If I don't achieve it, it still prepares me to the stars. Obviously, everybody knows that there's a lot in boxing that a fighter can't control himself. And at the minute, my job is getting in the ring and fighting. And I feel like I get asked this question multiple times, when, like, I've stated, like, I'm trying my best to achieve it. Do you get what I mean? And if I don't, it is what it is.
Do you wish you'd have kept that goal to yourself now?
Yeah. The only reason why is because I don't feel like everyone's on the same page. Like, I really do feel like, listen, it's not something that I just said and I didn't want to achieve. Like, I actually do want to achieve it. But it's just the fact that I can't control things outside of boxing. Obviously, when I first turned pro, I was unaware of that. And now that I am aware of that, I do feel like I wish I should have kept that one. But you know what it is. Fuck it, it is what it is. I stated it, I tried to. If I don't do it, it is what it is. If I do it, then happy days.
Just everything's a learning curve, and obviously boxing, you're continuing to impress.
Why you act as if like I've lost a fight? No, it's not. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just, it is what it is. I tried to beat a record, or I'm trying to beat a record, and that's just it. Like listen, I've shared the ring with many fighters, and all the fighters are up on there, and I feel like skill-wise, IQ-wise, I'm up there with them. So I don't feel like there's a lot stopping me like to achieve that. I just feel like there's fights that are made that I can't control, and that's just how it is, isn't it?
I'm going to ask you, Moses, obviously this past weekend we saw Dacres defeat Michael Webster, defending that English title. Have you had any interest in a potential fight there?
Listen, if they want to fight me, they know where can they come see me. If they don't, then you know what I mean. How many times have I screamed their names out? It's not up to me. It's not up to me. Listen, I'm game to fight anyone, and if they don't want to, they don't want to. It is what it is.
If it was up to you then, can I get you to map your next 3 fights?
Tom Schwartz. So I don't like giving people clout though. Tom Schwartz. Sorry, Mariusz Wach, Godzilla, and King Kong.
There's some change up there, Moses, but I'd still back you against any of them. Just move away from yourself. The main event.
I don't like giving people clout because I feel like with the whole of last year I was just screaming Solomon Dacres' name, but he ain't gonna fight me. So I've gave him like, do you know what I mean, pointless time and effort. So like I said, I ain't gonna give no one else none of that time.
Take it that's the same for the British scene. Obviously, you got the Wardley-Clarke rematch going to purse bids. It's the same in terms of.
It's a good fight. I wanna be there to watch it. I enjoy it. Obviously, now that I train with Fabio, obviously with the Ben Davison program, yeah, do I back him? The fans win.
I have to ask you, Moses, as somebody with such an extensive amateur background as yourself, and then you've got Fabio who doesn't have that same background, he has that white-collar background. Does he ever surprise you by the level he's currently been able to reach?
No, see, Fabio's done very well. I have to take my hat off to him for what he's won and for the experience he's had. He's come a long way, and like I say this all the time, Fraser shouldn't even be in the talks with Fabio. He should. Like Fraser's been boxing since he was like 12, 13 years old. Like he should be like talking amongst like Joshua's and the Furies. But listen, I'm not here to knock anyone's grind. They had a good fight. They had a good display last time at the O2. And listen, if they're gonna have another dust up, then let the UK fans have it.
Is that a fight at some point in your career you want, not necessarily with one of them, but a fight which is a bloodbath, a fight which
He loves making these matchups on the interviews.
not necessarily with any of them, just with somebody where it's a bit like you have to really grit down on your gum shield and it's a bit of a back and forth.
Hopefully it doesn't get to that bit. Like some people don't. Like when your skill and IQ wise, when your skill and IQ is very high, you don't need to get into the nitty gritty. Do you know what I mean? But listen, I got it, but you know.
Picking that back up there, Moses, we was going to get in a bit of trouble with Frank there. But yeah, just to wrap this up, the main event on Saturday night, Joyce-Chisora, what's your thoughts on it?
It's a good fight. I'm not really too sure who I think the winner's going to be, but I do feel like it's a good fight.
One which ends inside the distance?
I don't know, you know, because I don't know what they've got left. So I don't know. It's a good matchup.
Final one, a new campmate of yours, Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois, September 21st. What do you expect to see?
So everyone thinks that I'm saying AJ's going to win just because I train with him. And I've been giving it a little bit more thought. I feel like Daniel has a chance, but I do think AJ's going to do the job.
Is that one you have a prediction for?
It's what?
Is that one you have a prediction in terms of stoppage or points?
I think Joshua might knock him out. But I do feel like it's going to be one of them ones where it's like Joshua gets dropped in round 1, Dubois gets dropped in round 2. Do you know what I mean? That's just an action one, but it's going to be very short, I think.
Not necessarily the same, but similar to kind of a Klitschko fight?
Yeah, I just don't think it's going to go 11 rounds.
Moses, I appreciate your time. Good luck on the weekend.
Thank you very much.